Previously, Jin-yuk was trapped on Chun Yusung's battlefield. Inside the battlefield, Chun Yusung's stats will increase by 10%, and the opponent Kong Jin-yuk's stats will decrease by 10%, giving Chun Yusung a significant advantage. Jin-yuk fused his skill Song of Swords and the item Demonic Soul Pill to even up his disadvantage. The fusion emits a blinding light, which temporarily halts Chun Yusung's movement. After witnessing Jin-yuk's immense power, Chun Yusung can't help but remember his fights against Jin-yuk. Inside and outside the game, he always gave his absolute best to defeat him. "Why can't I surpass you?" Chun Yusung shouted, "I can't accept this." Then unleashed a ferocious barrage of sword energy. Jin-yuk on the other hand, slashes it all up. Chun Yusung couldn't believe his eyes when he saw that all of his sword energies were destroyed. Jin-yuk initiated an attack, but Chun Yusung manages to block it. However, Jin-yuk's attack was so powerful, it cut through Chun Yusung's sword. "Looks like I win again, though I've lost count on how many this is. 138, it's the 138th time." Then he whispered, "Kill me." Jin-yuk smirked. "It looks like it will be the 139th next time." Chun Yusung was shocked when he heard it. You know for a fact that the Tower of Trials is a place where even rankers die as soon as they let their guard down. Therefore, in order to complete the Tower of Trials, we need as many strong players as possible, especially if they're as good as you. Chun Yusung didn't know that Jin-yuk had a secret agenda. Copying a skill from the same person has a 60-day cooldown. I won't have to find him to copy his skills since he will follow me anywhere. You have activated, level 1 commune. I may have lost this time, but keep in mind that the outcome will be different the next time. Battle selection has been deactivated. Captain Song, didn't we clear the area ahead of us? What happened? My sensory magic is detecting something up ahead. Suddenly, a giant iron golem appeared. The attack force was shocked when it got close to them. Look up there. Someone is riding on top. Captain Song looked up and saw that it was a high-ranking vampire. The vampire went down from the giant monster and approached them. "Greetings, humans. My name is Bellis. I am one of the blood kins of the owner of this ruins." Captain Song and the attack force immediately drew out their swords and pointed them at the vampire. "What is your reason for coming here?" "I came here to make a proposal. I will give you two choices, either follow me without resistance, or Bloodfest has been activated." The attack force was suddenly surrounded by the vampire's blood. One by one, members of the attack force were engulfed by it. "Humans, will you follow me without resistance, or will I need to use force after eating half of your team?" Teresa, Jin-yuk, and Chun Yusung have just finished defeating the elite lich and the undead horde. Teresa has activated, level 5 Sacred Decipherment. Teresa was helping Jin-yuk decipher and absorb the magic item Frozen Tear. Jin-yuk found it in the sarcophagus, together with the Demonic Soul Pill. It's a triple S tier item that has the potential to give magic power up to 100 points by means of absorption. Although this item can drastically increase magic power, it can fatally injure the user if the correct procedure is not followed. Your magic power has increased by 12. A system message appeared, the owner of the hall has given you an invitation. If you want to save the members of the attack force, come to the final chamber of the ruin. If you accept this quest, all the monsters and traps will be deactivated until the last chamber. It appears like the attack force has been taken. I have to go. The entire attack force is being held hostage. I don't care what happens to me as long as I can save at least one attack team member. Can I defeat the boss monster after getting there? Honestly, without an attack force, defeating the boss monster is impossible. Chun Yusung bids his farewell and says that he needs to depart. Since he has nothing to do with the attack force, he will leave the dungeon right away. But before I leave, I want to tell you something. That bastard is a self-centered man who lacks the slightest sense of honor. However, I can guarantee you one thing. Currently, he is the only person in the world who can defeat the boss monster. It seems like my farewell took too long. Teresa thinked deeply for a second. I want to hire you for a party. My commission is expensive. Will you be okay? I will give you as much coins as you like. Please help me kill the boss monster. If I refused, she would surely die, and I won't be able to copy her skill. Okay, let's give it a try. Jinyuk and Teresa are now in front of the dungeon's final room. Teresa was overwhelmed by the amount of magic power seeping out of it. Jinyuk on the other hand eases Teresa's tension. Are you not already aware that the opponent is strong? It's not always the strong who wins the battle. Remember, regardless of what happens inside, you must place your complete trust in me. Jinyuk and Teresa entered the final room. Within it is a large open hall. On the second floor, they are surrounded by hooded men, presumably elder vampires. They were welcomed by Bellis. You have finally arrived. The vampire's ancestor, Alice von Ataraxia, appeared. Where is the attack force? Are they hurt? You can see them for yourself. Alice snaps her finger, and then the dimensional severance has been activated. Kong Jinyuk used his eye of truth to see if anyone was injured. However, he noticed someone. Park Hajin. Is he the one who triggered the security system that woke up the Guardians? The reason I invited you is because of your scent. My scent? I've never smelled anything so wonderful. The scent of your blood is so sweet. No ordinary human has ever excited my senses in this way before. What is she talking about? There was nothing like this when I previously played the game. You seem to be bothered. Why wouldn't someone feel bothered if a vampire is aiming for their blood? Don't worry, I like to savor what I find delicious. So there's no need to be afraid since I will let you live for at least 60 years. In other words, you intend to keep me around for the rest of my life with a straw at my blood vessel. I appreciate your kindness, but I do not intend to live as a high-quality lunch. Suddenly, Jinyuk was attacked, and it slightly gazed at Jinyuk's face. Who said I wanted to hear your opinion? You have no choice in this situation. Teresa saw what happened, and asked Jinyuk if he was alright. Jinyuk replied that he was okay. Jinyuk told the boss monster that he would give her something much sweeter than his blood. Mr. Jinyuk, what are you doing? The vampire was intrigued by Jinyuk's proposal. Something sweeter than blood? Your deception is worthless, nothing is more important to us than tasty blood. I'm not going to change my mind, no matter what you have to say. Are you sure about that? Even if I offer you your freedom? The vampire ancestor Alice was shocked at Jinyuk's offer. Freedom? The elder vampires, on the other hand, were enraged. How ignorant of you to use that word here. We will shred you to pieces. Alice commanded the elder vampires to stop. Human, you must take responsibility for what you said. Jinyuk replied that he is fully aware of what he said and that he wouldn't come inside the boss chamber if he wasn't. Alice replied, how are you going to do it? My name is Kong Jinyuk. I am the representative of the demonic humans in the tower. I came here to set you free. Demonic humans are those who have rejected humanity because of money, vengeance, and different beliefs. They block players from climbing the tower and sometimes worked with monsters to achieve their goals. I'm aware of their existence. But are you claiming to be one of them? I have already made contact with the temple on the 27th floor. They have told me that you are here, and showed me how to trick the barrier that surrounds the ruin. It makes me wonder. Why did Jinyuk pose as the demonic human representative? If you know the temple, then I suppose your claims are not just bluffs. So now, will you trust me? No. It doesn't matter whether you're a demonic human or not. Anyone can say they can give me freedom, however no one has been able to do that for a very long time. I don't trust you. Blood Spears has been activated. It's really disappointing, you have such sweet-smelling blood. But now you must die. Alice attacked Jinyuk with a barrage of blood spears. Teresa went in front of Jinyuk to block Alice's attacks. Level 5 Sacred Reinforcement has been activated. The ground trembled, and a giant holy shield appeared. It blocked and absorbed all of the blood spears. Jinyuk, just stay behind me. I will use my divine power to hold on for as long as I can. It's funny if you're going all out against me with only this much power. But divine power makes me sick, so I'll finish you quick. Blood explosion has been activated. Let's see if you can handle this. How long can I last against her? It doesn't matter as long as I have Jinyuk behind me. Suddenly, Teresa was backstabbed. Mr. Jinyuk, what did you do? Alice was intrigued by Jinyuk's actions. What if I give you proof that I am not just bluffing, will you trust me? That's amusing, to think you can betray an ally who defended you. But you need to convince me more. Mr. Jinyuk, you promised that we would save the attack force together, is this part of your plan? But Jinyuk didn't answer and continued to attack Teresa. Impressive human, very well, I will hear your plan to get me out. To trick the barrier, I've prepared a 7-star spell. This is the Braham's ring. If I seal the soul of Ancestor Alice in here, we can trick the barrier. Seal my soul. That's the first time I've heard of it. The reason I stayed at level 1, despite the fact that I could gain a lot of experience from fighting the undead horde, is because the 7-star skill soul transfer can only be used if you are level 1. The level condition level 1 of the user has been fulfilled. The casting of the 7-star soul transfer will be activated. The spell will be completed once you receive the subject's consent. This magic circle will disappear in 1 minute and has a cooldown of 1 year. The choice is up to you. Alice was surprised, so she spoke with Bellis mentally. I don't trust him completely. If he tries anything strange, eliminate him and destroy the magic circle. Yes, Ancestor Alice. I'm still apprehensive about a skill I've never seen before. But it's been 1,000 years since I've been confined here. For the last time, can I trust you? If you will grant me the honor. Kong Jinyuk has activated, level 1 commune. The subject feels a slight favorable impression towards you. I, Alice von Ataraxia, allow the soul transfer. Braham's ring will absorb the soul of the Ancestor Alice. It immediately absorbed her soul. I expected it to be suffocating, but it's actually quite cozy here. I'm happy that you're enjoying your new home. My new home. The unique ability, Blessing of the Star, has been activated. Blessing of the Star, you can revive once as long as the death is not instant. Welcome back, Saints Teresa. What will happen to Teresa and Jinyuk? How will they escape the group of vampires around them? I hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. For more episodes, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.